Hi guys, Tune Arpan here, founder of Illitrace Conference, Traders Open Day and Master the Markets. So you see, I just want to talk to you actually about the two words that can massively change your whole trading performance. So what are those two words? It's actually screen time. So some of you might be asking, okay, hang on a minute. So what is screen time? What do you mean, Thiru? So screen time is basically you spending time in front of the screens to research on a particular part of the markets. Okay, so let me explain this further. Now, first, you need to research your trading system before you publish it. In fact, there are 6 steps before you publish a trading system. So one of the steps is to spend screen time to test whether your system can work and can be robust in time to come. And that is basically to overcome the drawdowns and to push it to positive equity curve every single year that you're trading it. Now, before you go and use screen time, what you need to do is to have a concept and an objective of your trading system. Now, these two words are very critical, and in all the conferences I've spoken all over the world, and just the webinar that I just did for Around the Clock, I spoke about this as well. So concept and objective of the trading system, and finally the parameters. And once you have that, go and test it in the market, back testing and forward testing with using screen time. And when you're doing screen time, you're basically back testing in front of the screen and you are then recording down the results. The second thing is, some of you may ask, hang on, Thiru, okay, that's all good. Now you explain what is screen time, but why even do it? Now you see, when you do screen time, a lot of things are happening. One is that you're getting this intellectual conviction within yourself whether your system can really work in time. Now, if the market shows you that it cannot, and there's some flaws that you've not foreseen, then you can then adapt your parameters and then you can test it once again. But do remember that as you're doing, you must not get into the habit of curve fitting, so then the results won't stand true for the future. And another thing that you also should be doing is basically the law of numbers. Okay, the more numbers you put through your parameters and it works true, that means the concept and objective will stand true in time. Okay, so that is why you should be doing it. Not only it builds intellectual conviction because you've seen that, okay, this concept and objective and these parameters I've set can work. Not only it builds intellectual conviction, what also is happening is because in your neurowiring process within your entire being, you are actually programming it for success and programming it to foresee even before the trade opportunity comes, and also how you should play it when you are in the trade. So it really is preparing you for the future. All right. So that's the second thing, what you should be doing it. Okay, intellectual conviction and preparing you in terms of your whole psyche when the trade comes. And the third thing is, you may be asking yourself, so how do I do it? As I kind of explained just now in terms of what is screen time, how you actually do it is a very systematic methodological procedure that we do here at Master the Markets. So first you need to have like a crib sheet with all the parameters. I've spoken about this before as well, with all the different categories, your entry rules, and then in your entry rules you need to have pre-entry rules, and you also need to have re-entry rules as well, stop loss rules, you need to have initial stop loss rules, you need to have trailing stop loss rules, and finally target rules, you need to have pre-target and intra-target rules as well. So once you have all these parameters really clearly written out and they need to be quantified so there's no subjectivity anymore, the second thing then you need to do is have a trade journal. Okay, so then you have a trade journal that you're tracking. So it's like a kind of research trade journal. So then you're on the screen, you're then testing out the parameters, and then you're recording on the trade journal, and then after that, then the final thing that you need to do basically is your stats review. Okay, so you need to see the stats, how well is it performing in terms of reliability and in terms of expectancy. Okay, and then of course if you're quite proficient in your computer stuff, technology stuff, then I would even say you can program it and you can test it using so many of the software out there. All right, and then finally, so these are the 3 things in summary. So finally in summary, what I want to say is these 3 things. So make sure you take action, and as we always say, do it now like a master. Take action and establish a screen time in your trading career today. Okay, so in terms of explaining to you what is screen time, why even do it, so you now know the importance and how to do it as well. And if you have any questions at all, you can always post us your comments over here beneath the video, and you can always ask us any questions through email as well. We're happy to answer it. We look forward to connecting with you in one of our live events or webinars. And as always, as we always say, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and trade like a master.